Namaste everyone. Can you hear me?
Namaste. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's begin today's class. So it's Saturday. On Saturday, we usually make a student to teach the class. All right. So whatever you have understand, whatever you have got, whatever experience that you have got from us, so that you are going to implement today. Okay. Who would like to go for some salutation? Balchandra ji, would you like to start? Okay. Just follow his instruction, and then I will see whether you are doing right or wrong. Whatever situation happens, that will go accordingly.
Can we go ahead with 2-3 warm partners before going for sun salutation?
Yes, yes, you may go with this warm up, like tabletop, joint movements.
Everybody sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes for 30 seconds. And feel your breathing through nostrils. Take long breath, long inhale, long exhale. Feel which nostril is working. From here, close your palms. We will start with chanting opening mantra of Ashtanga. We will start with Om, thereafter chant the opening mantra of Ashtanga. Vande Guruna Charna Ravinde Sandarshita Sadhana Nishrayase Sankayamagni Sansara Paravana Mokshanti Abahu Purushakaram Shankara Sripavinam Sahasrasir Tanshritam Pranamami Patanjali Om. Slowly go down. Pray for 5 seconds for today's session. And slowly open your eyes. We'll start by getting into chair tabletop position. From here, inhale and look up, and exhale and look down by creating an arch of the body. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. From here, we'll straighten our right leg and slowly get our leg touching left elbow, and then back straight. We do this 3 times. 1, back, 2, and back, 3, and back. Change. Put your right leg down, left leg straight. From here, left knee to right elbow. 1, and back, 2, and back, 3, and back. From here, we'll stand up. And put your arms over our head. Lock your arms. Stretch it upward. With Tadasana. Stand on your toes. Look up. Stay there for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the heels. We'll now start with stand salutation A. We'll stand 1 feet behind the front side of the mat. Samasthiti. Both hands backward, chest forward. Inhale, take your hands up over your head. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, either jump or walk back to plank position. From here, Chaturanga and upward facing dog. From here, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now jump back or walk back. Halfway look up. Exhale and up. We'll do this 4 times more. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway look up. And exhale and jump back to plank position. And from here, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump forward and halfway look up. Exhale. Inhale. Both hands up. We'll start with third set. Exhale. Down. Inhale. Halfway look up. Exhale. Jump back to Chaturanga. To plank position and upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump forward. Halfway look up. Exhale and up. We'll go to set number 4. Exhale and down. Halfway look up. And jump back to plank and to Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Stay here 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jump forward. Halfway look up. Exhale. Inhale and both hands up. Last set. Exhale. Both hands down. Inhale. Halfway look up. Exhale. Jump back to plank position to Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jump forward, halfway look up, exhale, and inhale, both hands up, and Samasthiti.
Sorry. So Balchandra ji, just go for one breath and one movement. All right. So you are counting so fast, like when you were holding it to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. So there should be 5 breaths. Okay.
Okay.
Sun salutation B. Yes, you teach sun salutation B.
Samasthiti. Both hands backward, chest facing forward. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, in
First chair pose.
Utkatasana. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, come back to plank position, to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your right leg and get it between the hands. Left heel on the ground and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down. Take your right back to plank position, to chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And get it in between the hands. Right heel on the ground and up. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both hands down. Left leg back. To plank position. To chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Raise chair for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jump up. Halfway look up. Inhale and chair pose. Exhale and Samasthiti. राहुल जी इसको और कंटिन्यू इज इट ओके
हाँ कंटिन्यू करो 5 rounds.
5 rounds ओके
हाँ जी.
we go for set 2 inhale both hands up exhale and utkatasana chair pose exhale hands down inhale jump back to plank to chaturanga inhale upward facing dog exhale downward facing dog raise the right leg and get it between the hands and up. 5 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands down. Take your right leg back to plank, to chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. From here, raise your left leg in between your arm and up. Stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands down. Left leg back to plank to chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump forward. Halfway look up. Exhale and chair pose. We'll start set number 3. Exhale. Bend forward. Inhale. Halfway look up. Exhale. Come back to plank to chaturanga and upward facing dog to downward facing dog. From here, raise your right leg in between your arms and up. Virabhadrasana. Stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands down. Right leg back. Plank to chaturanga and upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Raise your left leg in between your arms and up. 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands down to plank to chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump forward. Halfway look up. Exhale and chair pose. We'll start with set 4. Exhale. Go down. Inhale. Look up. And jump back to plank to chaturanga and upward facing dog to downward facing dog. From here, right leg in between your arm and up. Virabhadrasana. Look at our right hand in forward direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both hands down. Leg behind. Plank to chaturanga to upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Left leg ahead to Virabhadrasana B. Stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both arms down. Leg behind to chaturanga to upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump forward. Halfway look up. Exhale and to chair back, chair position. We'll start with last set. Exhale.
Okay, so let me do the 5th round only. Now come up into the Samasthiti. 5th round let me do. Okay. Now come up into the Samasthiti. Now, as you inhale, stretch your arms over the head for the chair pose. Exhale, hands on the floor into forward bend or Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway look up. Just focus on your breath. Inhale, deep inhale there. And with the next exhalation, jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Complete your one breath and then one movement. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees, thighs off the floor, hands pressed down on the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your tailbone high, press your heels on the floor. Now step your right leg forward with the next inhalation, arms up for the warrior A, hips square. Rotate your back leg inward. Bring the awareness on your breath. Exhale, jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Forcefully exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now step your left leg forward, inhale there, arms up. Complete your inhalation. With the next exhale, hands on the floor, jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then stay there for 5 Ujjayi breath. 1. Take a deep breath in. Forcefully exhale out. 2. Make a sound through your breath. 3. Keep moving your abdomen in and out. 4. Reach your tailbone high. Yes, Balchandra ji, take your tailbone more higher. And 1. Now press your hands, jump front for the inhalation, halfway look up. Exhale, completely bend forward, hands on the floor. Inhale, bend your knees, stretch your arms over the head for the chair pose. Exhale, release back to Samasthiti. If you guys have any query or any confusion in this posture, so please let me know so that we can go for the alignment too. Any question do you have about sun salutation? Okay, see, when you are doing chair pose, make sure your knee does not go further than your toes. All right. So knee should be in line with your ankle, or it should be in line with your knee, in line with your toes. Okay. So let's do chair pose. How do we get into this posture, and how are we going to get out of that posture? So let's do chair pose. Let me see where you feel that engagement. Okay. So you went into chair pose by bending your knees and stretch your arms over the head. Okay. So now we will go with the second approach. Keep your legs bent. Now hands placed down on the floor. I mean fingertips on the floor. Keep your hands on the floor. Now inhale. Stretch your arms over the head. Now just differentiate which one you were feeling more engagement. So when you were getting into the chair pose without keeping your hands on the floor, or when you are keeping your hands on the floor, then you are reaching up into the chair pose. Which one is more engaged? Just try and try to understand. Try to go for both of them. This one, or hands on the floor and then reaching up.
I think hands on the floor. And then
Yes. So when your hands were on the floor, at the time you are from the beginning you are bringing that engagement. Okay. So always remember, whenever you're going for the chair pose, make sure your fingertips are on the floor. At that time you can like automatically your abdomen get engaged, and you are also engaged from here. Like here it is your serratus anterior that is going to rotate your scapula altogether. Okay, so we need to have a lot of engagement in your scapula. Scapula means your shoulder blades, these blades. Okay, so these blades is going to be engaged when you are rotating your hands outward like this, right? Keeping your hands on the floor and then rotating your hands outward, then you will have more extension in your spine. Okay, so always remember, keep your hands on the floor and then try to reach up from the beginning. Yes,
Sir,
and
in
make
the
sure your knee does not go further than your toes. Yes,
yes, sir. Actually, in the third round, when you said you put your hands down, your fingertips on the floor, that time,
yes,
like earlier, it was you said that your knees should be bent like this, should be
yes.
like this.
Mhm.
Now, otherwise, we are standing like this in the sun salutation one. So, which one is right, this one or this one?
See, in your sun salutation A, we do not have chair pose, we do not have warriors. But
Okay.
if you're doing sun salutation A, at the time you have 9 vinyasa. Okay, so let's count
Yeah.
this so that you can understand. Everyone, please come up onto Samasthiti. अब सबने समझना है. We will start. See, in your Ashtanga Vinyasa, we do have primary series, secondary series, and advanced series. Okay, so in primary series, we will do only primary series, and whether you do primary series, secondary series, or advanced, that will start from your sun salutation. Okay, these are your fundamental postures. Then we will go further. So let's understand sun salutation A first. Now come up into Samasthiti. So what is Samasthiti? Basically, you have to engage from top to bottom, bottom to top. Pull your kneecap up, engage, pull your kneecap up. Kneecap means pull your knee up so that you will be engaged with your thighs. Okay? And just look at my hip now. So this is your anterior pelvic tilt. You have to scoop your tailbone in so that you will be engaged with your butts too. Okay? So this is the posterior pelvic tilt. This is your anterior pelvic tilt. Pull your abdomen in and take your, like, scoop your tailbone in. And now you will be engaged with the abdomen at the same time. So from here, roll your shoulders back so that your spine gets straight. Spread your fingers out, depress your shoulders down, and elevate your neck. Just look front. Yes. Now, as you inhale, stretch your arms up over the head. Very nice. Exhale, bend forward from your hip joint, hands on the floor. This is your second vinyasa. Inhale, halfway look up, spine straight. So see here, your spine should be straight, whether you bend your knee or keep your leg straight. All right. So the primary purpose is to keep your spine straight. Lower back को और in करो, rotate your hip in. Rotate your hip in. Yes, Anuradha ji. Fingertips on the floor, look front. Just
Yeah,
look
okay,
front,
sir.
roll your shoulders back, and pull your lower belly in. And then exhale, jump back or walk back as per your comfort into Chaturanga Dandasana. No need to get deeper into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now press your hands on the floor, rotate your hands outward, reach your tailbone high. So in the downward facing dog, what is the purpose? So purpose is to feel that extension on your thoracic region and your abdomen. All right. So abdomen ko pull in karna hai. Pull your abdomen in. With the inhalation, pull your abdomen in. And then exhale, release that down. Again, take a deep breath in. Pull your abdomen in. Exhale, release your breath out. For last 2. And 1. Now press your hands and jump front for the halfway look up. Very nice. Exhale, completely bend forward. So when you are in the forward bend, make sure your abdomen is touched on your thighs. Whether you bend your knees or not, as per your comfort, but abdomen should be touched on your thighs. Inhale, stretch your arms up over the head. All the way come up high. Yes, all the way come up high. Just look up to your palm. Exhale again, release back to Samasthiti. Okay, so this was your
Okay.
sun salutation A.
One.
Any
Okay.
confusion till here?
No, it's clear now.
Okay, so now in sun salutation B, we will do sun salutation B. Okay, so this
Okay.
will start from the chair pose. Make sure your hands are on the floor, you're bending your knees, abdomen touched on your thighs. Yes, bend your knees, hands on the floor. Bend your knees, bend your knees. Anuradha ji, bend your knees. Now inhale, arms up over the head for the chair pose. Very nice. Exhale, hands on the floor, either side of your both feet. Inhale, again halfway look up, look front. Exhale, jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana or walk back. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, take your right leg up in the air. Whether you can take your right leg up, otherwise you can directly step forward. Okay, now step forward, inhale, hands up. When I say inhale, just take a deep breath in, then you will feel that Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, hands on the floor. Make an ocean sound when you're inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Very nice. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now take your left leg high up in the air. See, when you are extending your leg, wait. So just come up into three-leg downward facing dog, left leg high. So the moment you are, when you are sending your left leg back, you have to inhale. When you're stepping forward, exhale. Now again inhale, warrior A. Very nice. Exhale, hands on, yes.
Do you add a breath when you do three-legged dog?
What did you say?
Do you add a breath
Yes,
when
yes,
you
we can.
do three-legged dog? When you lift your
Yes.
leg high, you
Yes.
add a breath.
Yes, we add a breath. Like whenever you're extending your body, you have to always inhale. Just remember, whether you are in the supine position or pronated position, whenever you're extending, at the time you have to inhale. Okay. So let's suppose chair pose. In chair pose, what you are doing, you're extending your spine, right? The same way you have to inhale there, not exhalation. Okay. So let again come up into three-leg downward facing dog, left leg high. So first you have to inhale, complete your breath, complete your movement. Exhale, step your left leg forward. Again, inhale. Take a movement here. Exhale, again, hands on the floor, either side of your left leg. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, knees, thighs off the floor. Exhale, roll over your toes for the downward facing dog. Good job. Now hold there and make a sound. Victorious breath. This is also called victorious breath or Ujjayi breath. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Lock your throat. Inhale. Exhale. You can bend your knees if you cannot keep your spine straight. So here we have purpose to keep our spine straight. Okay. Yes, Balchandra ji, bend your knees. Yes, and reach your tailbone high. Reach your tailbone high. Just look at me here. So usually this is a problem whenever we are in the downward facing dog, we keep our spine like this. Okay, so what you have to do, Balchandra ji, just bend your knees and reach your tailbone high like this, and keep rotating your hands outward. So this is your position right now in the downward facing dog. Okay, so now reach your tailbone high and flex your shoulders down, and you can bend your knees so that your tailbone gets more higher than before. Okay.
हिप्स को ऊपर ऊपर push
हाँ.
करना
हिप्स को ऊपर की तरफ एलिवेट करना है, पुश करना है, एंड कीप एलिवेटिंग योर हिप्स हाई, वेरी नाइस। एंड नाउ शोल्डर्स को भी थोड़ा और पुश करो, शोल्डर्स को पुश करो नीचे की तरफ, हेड को नहीं, हेड को नहीं, जस्ट लुक फ्रंट, look front, look front, and push your shoulders down. Push your shoulders down. Yes, more down, more down, more. थोड़ा सा और, थोड़ा सा और. Abdomen को टच करने की कोशिश करो thighs में. Try to touch your thighs. Try to touch your abdomen with your thighs. Reach up high. Look front, look front, look front. Just look front. And then jump front for the halfway look up. Inhale there. Very nice. Exhale, completely bend forward. हाँ, यहाँ पे भी आपको bend करनी knees. Just keep bending your knees. Inhale for the chair pose. Stretch your arms up over the head. Exhale, Samasthiti. Very nice. So, have I made myself clear in the warrior B? Sorry, in the sun salutation B or sun salutation A? Have you understood everything about this?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for the Hatha sun salutation. Okay, so this was your Ashtanga sun salutation. In this, we have Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On the other hand, in Hatha sun salutation, we do have, let's do this so that you can understand. We do not have Samasthiti in Hatha Yoga. Okay, so Samasthiti is a position, but when you are going for the poses, we are counting poses, but not Samasthiti. Okay, Samasthiti ko we will not count, but poses we will count. Okay, now join your hands together in front of your heart center. Inhale, and then exhale. Now we are doing Hatha Yoga sun salutation. Okay, inhale, and then exhale there. With the next inhalation, stretch your arms up over the head. Look up high and make an arch on your back. So here we are going to extend our spine. Do not push your hip forward. Keep your hips back. Just open up from your thoracic region. Good job, Kate. Just keep opening and try to look front. If you can look down, that is fine, but do not bring tension on your spine, on your neck. Exhale, completely bend forward. Very nice. So as we are doing sun salutation, we are going to send our right leg back in the beginning. Send your right leg back. Asva Sanchalana, drop your back knee on the floor, or this is called horse riding pose. Sink your hips down. Again, your knees should not go further than your toes. The hands would be on the floor. Yes, Pachandraji, hands on the floor. Exhale, left leg back for the mountain. And now feel the difference. What is the difference? We do have in downward facing dog in the mountain. Just look at Karen as she's like a mountain. Her tailbone is high. She's feeling that stretch on her heel, on her back of the leg, and her spine too. Okay. But in the downward facing dog, we are having a lot of stretch on only on our spine. Okay, and on our underarms or in your thoracic region. So that is a difference in downward facing dog and the mountain. But make sure your heels are together, your feet are together, and then after drop your knees down, chest down, chin down on the floor. Just go slow, reach your hips up. We have to feel one breath, one movement. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the cobra pose or bhujangasana. Keep your elbows bent, hips on the floor, elbows bent रहेगी. Just look front. Look front, very nice. Keep your elbows bent, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, roll over your toes for the mountain again. Good job. Now, which leg should be sent forward? Left leg forward. Okay. So in the beginning, we are just having that stretch only on our right leg. Okay. So we have 2 rounds. in Hatha Sun Salutation, but in Ashtanga, we do not have two rounds. Now step your left leg forward, sink your hips down, and then right leg forward to meet your left leg. Very nice. Completely bend down. We do not have halfway look up here. Good job, Kate, Karen, and Balchandra ji. Inhale all the way, come up high. Stretch your arms over the head. Open up your chest. Extend your spine. Extend without pushing your hip forward. Exhale, join your hands together in front of your heart center. So this was your half round, okay? Inhale, again stretch your arms over the head. Open up your chest. Exhale, completely bend forward from your hip joint, hands on the floor. Now send your left leg back. Now understand where are you feeling that stretch only on your back leg, okay? Now send your right leg back for the mountain or Parvatasana. Reach your tailbone high. Good. Just look front, Balchandra ji. We do not have drishti in this posture in Hatha Sun Salutation. Now drop your knees down, chest down, chin down on the floor. Ashtanga Namaskar, 8 limbs on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Just keep rolling your shoulders back, open up your chest. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now step your right leg forward, back knee on the floor, and sink your hips down and feel that stretch on your back leg. Very nice. Now left leg forward into forward bend. Inhale, stretch your arms up over the head, all the way come up high, open up your chest. Exhale, join your hands together in front of your heart center. So this was your Hatha Sun Salutation. Okay, Balchandra ji? Yes. Any question till here that you want to ask?
इसमें जो difference between mountain pose and downward facing dog is not very
Mhm.
clear. Can you please
Okay.
repeat it once again?
Okay, okay. So do you know that puppy extended pose? Puppy
Sorry,
extended pose. Puppy extended pose. How many of you do puppy extended pose?
this is
Okay.
what Karen is doing.
Just look at her, Karen. Just look at Karen. How she's doing. So this is your puppy extended pose or extended puppy pose. So in this, where you feel that stretch, just look at her
On her back.
on her back, all right, and underarms, okay, and shoulders too. So this is your puppy. When it grows, it's going to become down dog. Very simple, okay. So in the downward facing dog, your hips will get high and your knee will be bent. So that's very simple. Otherwise, you can keep your legs straight if you are comfortable and if you're already flexible. Just look at me one more time. As you are here in the puppy extended pose or extended puppy pose, here you're having that stretch in your underarms, in your spine, only on your thoracic region. Lumbar region is straight. So from here, just get into the downward facing dog, press your hands, and then reach your knees up, and then reach your tailbone high, and then look front. Or you can look down. If you can sustain this outer rotation of the shoulders. If your shoulders are rotating inward, then you are misaligned into this posture. Okay, Kate, have you understood? Yes. So in the mountain,
So it's almost the downward facing dog is almost dolphin dog, a dolphin pose. Like the forearm is like reaching the floor.
dolphin pose. Can I see the dolphin pose? Would
Like
you like to show?
no, like the dolphin pose, like you make like this, right?
Yes. So same like a dolphin pose. This is also the variation of the downward facing dog.
Okay. Because
Okay. So in the dolphin pose, what do we do? Here you are, and then you are extending your
Yes.
spine. Your tailbone is getting high, and your hands are straight. Then it's again downward facing dog.
So all along what I know is incorrect because the mountain pose is I thought the downward facing dog.
Yes, so we usually do get confused in the downward facing dog and the mountain. Like everyone gets confused. Even I also used to get confused in the beginning, but later on I got to know. All right. So just keep rotating your hands outward in the downward facing dog, but in the mountain, your hands should be straight and you're like a mountain. Okay,
And
so we
the-
do not
the-
have
The
movement
toes
in
are
this.
facing together. This is mountain pose. The toes, the big toes facing together.
Yes, yes, big toes are together. Your heels are
this-
slight apart.
Okay, this is
Okay.
mountain pose. Okay.
Yes. See, and one more thing, in downward facing dog, we can like extend our spine like this. Just keep moving your spine while breathing. But in the mountain, you'll be straight like this. Got it? So in the downward facing dog, you have to just keep moving your spine so that you can go to the optimum level of the downward facing dog. So this is very simple that you can easily understand. Okay, so any other question? Yes, Karen?
In mountain, your gaze is straight.
Yeah. See,
Where's your gaze?
if I say
Or forward?
gaze, it is not said in the Hatha Yoga. Gaze, we are not like it is not written or
No
said that
drishti.
no drishti in the Hatha Yoga, but in Ashtanga we do have drishti because
Right.
there are three components. First, breath. Second,
Breath.
bandhas. Third is drishti.
Bandhas. Okay. Breath, bandhas, drishti. So in
Okay.
mountain, it's fine to have your spine just straight all the way up to your neck. So you're just looking.
Yes, yes, yes. Same
Straight.
like her. Yes.
Yeah.
So
You're
just
not
be
tucking your
straight in
chin.
the no tucking your chin in. Even in the
Yeah.
downward facing dog in the beginning, we are not supposed to like tuck our head in. If you're tucking your head
No.
in, or if you already have a lot of experience, then it is going to be easy. Just look at my shoulder. If I'm tucking my head in, my shoulder will start to rotate inward. Are they rotating inward? Yes. So when you're tucking your head in, your hands will start to rotate inward. But we have to rotate that outward. If you have enough awareness or information about your shoulder, then you can easily tuck your head in. Otherwise, always prefer to look forward. Okay? Just try to tuck your head in, then understand what are you doing with your shoulders at the movement. Just come up into the downward facing dog, tuck your head in or just look forward. Then you can differentiate between both of them. Just come up on the downward facing dog. Now tuck your head in. Tuck your head in all the way in. Just tuck your head in and look at your navel center. Just feel that extension on your shoulders and how they are rotating. Are they rotating inward or outward?
Inward.
Inward. So we are supposed to rotate our hands outward. Okay. So यहाँ पे हमें we should bring that enough information or that awareness so that just bring the information awareness and then rotate your shoulders outward, then tuck your head in, that is fine. But if you're rotating your hands inward, tucking your head in, then there is no benefit of extending your shoulders. So why am I saying this? Because let's suppose if your hands are straight like this, just extend your arms forward. Now take your hands back. So now it cannot go further than this. Okay. So if you are rotating your hands inward, now it will get stuck right here. Okay. Now it's like stuck here. It cannot go further than this as compared to this one. Now rotate your hands outward. Rotate your hands outward, reach your pinky finger height. This is your pinky finger and extend it forward, rotate, and then take your hands more back. It's easy to extend it more out, right? So that is why we are supposed to rotate our arms outward so that we can rotate our scapula at the same time. Understood? Whether you are in the Urdhva Hastasana, this pose, where your hands are up. In this, we are also the same thing. We have to rotate our arms outward. If you are rotating them in, you cannot go further than this, and then you will have injury in your shoulder socket. Okay, so just rotate your shoulder cup outward and then reach more further, and then it is going to be easy while inhaling. Okay, was that informative for you guys? Okay. So any other question that you want to ask? Whatever we have done so far. Yes, Carol.
Raul, I'm sorry, Raul.
No, it's
Can I
fine.
ask a quick question on Bhujangasana? Some
Okay.
people tend
Mhm.
to, so Bhujangasana, your hips and knees are on the mat, you
Mhm.
know,
Yes.
versus upward dog, your knees and hips are off the mat and your
Yes.
arms are straight. Some people seem to keep their knees and hips on the mat,
Mhm.
their knees on the mat, but then their
Mhm.
hips lift. Is this wrong with the knees on the mat
Yes.
and the hips lifted, or is it just different?
Yes. See,
Because
if
I
you're
see
doing,
that it's,
see, when you're
yeah,
doing upward facing dog, basically we are extending our lower back. Okay. So we have different purpose and different stretch in the upward facing dog and the Bhujangasana. But in
Yeah.
Bhujangasana, we are supposed to open up our thoracic region only. Okay.
right,
So see,
upper back.
if you are going for the Purna Bhujangasana, complete this Bhujangasana, at that time you have to roll your shoulders, you have to keep your hands straight and keep your leg touch on your head. So that we are not going to do in the sun salutation. If you're already advanced, at that time you can keep your hands straight. If you have enough flexibility in your spine, enough extension, then you can easily get up. But in the Bhujangasana, we are supposed to rotate our hands outward and then keep elevating your chest up, and then open up. Just keep elevating this part. This is your sternum bone. Just keep elevating high and then push forward. Elevating, push forward. Elevating, push forward like this. So, and always look front. If you're looking back at the time, you are compressing, you are like restricting your spine to go more further. So just try to hold. Just look at me that you can understand. As you're here, if you're looking up, you cannot go further than this. If you're looking forward, rolling your shoulders back and then opening your chest, here you are, just keep opening your thoracic region. If I'm opening like this, now lower back. So
Yes,
we are not going to extend our lower back. Your hips should be on the floor, but in that upward facing dog, your knee, thighs, and hip are off the floor. Okay?
and then you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
hands are straight.
Okay, so Bhujangasana, the focus is thoracic
Yeah,
and
thoracic.
thoracic and
Yes.
lifting and
Mhm.
maybe lifting, but not maybe straightening your arms more,
Yes.
but
Mhm.
as long as you don't compromise and bend the
Compromise
low
with that.
back
Mhm.
with that. So, okay.
Yes.
And it's more advanced
Mhm. Yes, that is more advanced.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me here. Let's finish today's class with 1 Om followed by 3 Santi. Join your hands together in front of your heart center. Close your eyes. Now we will chant 1 Om followed by 3 Santi. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bend your head forward and then open your eyes while blinking. Namaste to everyone. Thank you so much.
Namaste. Thank you.
Enjoy your day, evening,